What's good, y'all boys? This is shvaTV. Right now we live on Twitch. Today we about to be reacting to my experience of being a conjoined twin with a psycho. Shout out to KD for recommending my story corny type videos. That's what we about to be reacting to. Currently today's day 20 out of 100 streams in a row. We're about to be streaming for the next 80 days pretty much consistently every single day, so tune in from 8 p.m. to about 12 a.m. CST on Twitch. Tap in, catch y'all boys. Let's get into it.
What up, friends? I'm Lavender from Ohio, and ever since I was born, I've been physically attached to my sister Rose. Rose, we're live. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, blah blah blah.
Oh hell no.
Can we go now? I have to pee. Anyway, growing up with a literal human conjoined to me was anything but normal. We had to have—
Loki, is this true? Bro, that's Loki insane that it's like, can we really analyze this, bro? If you only control 1 foot, I don't even know, bro, how that works.
Clothes made especially for our joint bodies and go to doctor appointments every month for health checkups. Everyone treated—
We gotta analyze this. Stop. Matter of bro. KD, you gotta chill in my chat, gang. Watch out, gang.
treated Rose and I like we were some kind of magic—
No, you genuinely gotta chill in the chat. How do y'all piss? That's a good ass question too. Matter of fact, I'm not going to be answering that. I'm assuming that you mean like if one of their bones like crack in their body, how would that work? But yeah, I feel you.
Beings. Once when we were in the 5th grade, this girl came up to us at the playground squealing, "The two-headed creatures from my book are alive! Oh, thank you so much for—
Alright, bro.
Rose, what have I told you? Punching children is not polite. Also, it's borderline assault. You're right. I'm sorry. We'll tell you your future, but first you have to drink a potion to ward off any evil that might come your way."
Did she say this is in the— what grade was this, bro?
Rose and I like we were some kind of magical beings. Once when we were in the 5th grade, this girl came up to—
Okay, so we're assuming that the gidlet is less than— like the gidlet is not in 5th grade.
But poor girl a bottle of toilet water every day that week until
that is adventurous.
Another kid caught her and reported her to the principal.
W report.
My sister had an awful temper and messed with everyone who pissed her off. Eventually, my parents decided to homeschool us. Then one day when we were 16, our lives took a total
Who the fuck is that, bro? What does that man have on his feet, gang? Also, what are y'all fucking— what are they watching, bro? No wonder you tweaking, bro. What are you watching? Look at what you're consuming right now.
We were 16. Our lives—
Oh nah. Yo, W eats though.
Lives took a total 360. Mom and Dad had gone bankrupt and we could barely afford to pay rent. So, Rose and
Nice crib, bro. Just like, come on, gang.
I decided to get jobs to help our parents.
Janitor method? What does that mean?
Parents out. Except there was one problem. Rose's anger—
Matter of fact, don't even explain it.
Problem kept getting us fired from everywhere we worked. Sorry to keep you waiting. Enjoy your buckets of greasy, chemically processed poison. What kind of demon are you? You run a movie theater and you're not showing the new MSA movie? You might as well just murder a kitten. There was only one—
Whoa. Now we're pushing it. Now we're pushing it. Now we're pushing it.
One way I could cope with all the insanity by talking to my secret—
Yeah, bro. Imagine the gillet, one of the— oh my god, bro. Imagine the other auntie is scrolling and you just trying to sleep. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Online friend, Bryce. We'd met on a video game platform, and every night when Rose went to sleep, we'd talk on the phone for hours.
Yeah, I get pressed too, bro. Go to sleep.
My sister had ruined all my friendships, my school life, and job, but my relationship with Bryce—
Relationship? Talking to a random unk on the phone, bro. On a game, bro. Could be a 40-year-old unk, bro.
Was on—
How would they even work? That's a good ass question, low key, bro. I would love to employ a conjoined twin, because then you get double the labor pretty much. Or okay, yeah, that's a good ass question, bro. How does the pay— like how does the payment work for that? Wait, don't they have identical bodies? I'm not sure how that works, bro. That's a great question. Would I have a weird hypothetical? I'll explain it.
Untouchable. And one day he gave me some advice to go back to a regular school so I could get—
That's a good ass question. I wonder our payment.
socialize and try to live a normal—
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off chat on the overlay. Not for any particular reason though.
normal teenager's life. I just needed to teach Rose how to control
To answer that question, maybe.
her, socialize, and try to live a normal teenager's life.
What is wrong with this text, bro? Why does it look like this? Don't narrate this. Just what? What are we talking about, bro?
I just needed to teach Rose how to control her anger issues. So after I convinced my parents to send us back to school, I had a talk with Rose. We're starting 11th grade next month, and we're probably going to be the only pair of conjoined twins. So unless we want to be the school freaks again, riding on a freak show train— wait, no, we never take the train. But if we want to go to a normal high school, you have to learn to control your psycho ways. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. Why do you want to go back to real school anyway? Because I'm a 16-year-old girl with needs. I want a social life that's so busy, it'll make jealous witches scream while looking at my Instagram. I want to be like other teenage girls. You know, have friends, go to parties, cry into a pint of ice cream.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Robe. Why can't I have that too, Rose? Rose seemed to take my speech seriously because when we entered high school the next day, she was actually on good behavior, even when kids inevitably stared, whispered, and pointed at us. But when lunchtime came, we got a wild shock.
Would this be considered a two-man low-key? That's a good-ass question, ain't it? Also, what is this? Is that what? Do you got fish with tomato sauce, grass, and a already eaten sausage on your plate, gang?
In the cafeteria.
Oh my god.
Guess who?
A weirdo with freakishly tiny hands.
Uh-oh. Wrong twin?
Holy crud, it was Bryce. I recognize.
What? I thought this uncle was just a random on the game. Pause. Anything but my plate nutrition. Genuinely, bro. Like, where's your dairy?
Recognized him from his Instagram photos, and boy, was he gorgeous in person. But what was he doing here?
I'm so sorry, Lavender. I wanted to surprise you. When you told me the high school you were going to, I asked my parents if I could transfer
He doing too much.
so we could be in the same class and finally be real-life friends. I
No shot.
really enjoyed talking to you over these past couple years. Also,
Yes.
are my hands that tiny?
No. You hesitated. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My BFF was here at my school, and in person, he looked like a Roman god. Stay cool, stay cool. And I actually did. Bryce ended up hanging out with us after school, and it was amazing. Then, towards the end of our evening, we were doing homework when Rose decided to cross-examine my friend.
Okay, some cross-ex. W debate.
So, Bryce, I find it fascinating that you suddenly transferred to our school just to be closer to
That's a good-ass question.
my sister, even though you two had never even met in person before.
Facts. Oh, look how he looking, bro.
And when I went through your backpack, I found a heart-shaped
Whoa.
box of chocolates. How interesting it is that Lavender loves chocolate.
Okay. No. She's tripping for that last part. She's not crazy for the first part. But yeah, that the second part's a little tripping.
Almost 90% of the world's population likes chocolate, and what do you
Feastables. Can we get a sponsorship, please, eventually?
mean you went through my backpack?
It's a thing I do. I go through everybody's stuff because
That's a little weird, though.
I have trust issues and I'm convinced everyone's evil at heart. My therapist says it has to do with— okay, this has been a delightful get-together.
Facts. Actually, not facts. These AI paintings, bro.
Bryce, I'll text you later. That night, I tried to go to sleep, but Rose wouldn't
Dang, bro, what happened to the lamp?
shut up about Bryce. She kept saying that he was shady and hiding something and that I should stay away from him. I didn't listen to her at first, but over the next couple of weeks, I wondered if my sister was onto something. While Bryce was handsome and sweet, he acted way different in person than online. He was
Explain it.
constantly buying me expensive
That boy a trick.
gifts and was always asking who I was texting and where I was going. It made me uncomfortable.
Whoa, he bugging, bro. Why is she low-key alley-ooping indirectly? Never mind, she playing straight defense. Yo, low-key, the defense here might not be crazy, though. He low-key bugging. Ain't no way you transferring to another school for a random onto you met on the game, bro. He's tripping. It's high school, bro.
Gifts and was always asking
He's
who I
bugging,
was
bro.
texting and where I was going. It made me uncomfortable sometimes, but
Now we're... Oh, nah, bro. You just gonna overlook that part?
it was also flattering to have a gorgeous heartthrob be so into me.
Pause.
Plus, it was awesome for my popularity. So when Bryce eventually asked me out, I said yes.
Eventually? I thought you said you was talking about on years. Is he trying to do... Stop, bro. Is he trying to do both? What does that mean?
Yes, one day, Bryce invited us to dinner at his house so I could meet his parents. He lived in a pretty small apartment, and the furniture looked like it was falling apart, but his parents were really
But how is he spending that on gifts?
sweet, and everything seemed to be going well, until Bryce invited me to his room afterwards to
Until? No, bro. What? Bryce, come on, bro. Come on, Bryce.
hang out. That was when Rose pulled me aside. So, how are we gonna do this? Should I accidentally lock that creep in the closet while I search his room?
Okay, now she bugging. She bugging, bro. Is he, oh, nah, is he gonna... KD, you gotta chill in my chat, bro.
Or maybe there's a way to make him mysteriously fall asleep.
Okay, she's bugging.
Can't you stop acting like a sociopath for one freaking minute? Just let me hang out with my boyfriend in peace.
My who? Who? It's the first time, bruh.
For the next couple hours, Bryce and I had a blast playing video
Yo, I know there's 3 controllers. Come on, bruh.
games, checking out his comic books, and having deep
Boy, on Steam? What does he got on Steam? Is that Subnautica on his computer? What the fuck does that say? Oh, he got Superman. He got what? Garbage Pail Kids, bro. This dude got a. Oh, nah. What are these comics?
conversations. He was so lovely, and more than
Oh, nah, bro.
anything, I wanted Rose
She look like a sour candy cover, bruh.
to be wrong about him. Finally, Bryce passed out in front of his
He's a chud. Who got a whole milk glass just chilling on this shit, bro?
Xbox controller, and Rose insisted we dig up some
Okay, she's bugging. Absolute bugging. Let me read. Is he gonna first date and then family gang what already boyfriend? That's a good ass point. That's what I'm saying. They're wheeling way too hard intentionally. Facts.
dirt on him before leaving. We searched his room for evidence of anything suspicious,
Who's we?
but
You can literally tell that she's like the other one's the only one that's tripping about this, bro.
just as we were gonna give up, Rose found a hidden folder.
Whoa, that's the most looking folder, gang.
And when she opened it, my heart dropped.
Nah, stop it. Whoa, bro. He's bugging, bro. He's absolutely
It's a
bugging.
restraining order. Well, look at that.
That's insane work. Predicted it. What is the switch up? Predicted
Your
it.
boyfriend got a restraining order last year for stalking another girl. Everything
Nah,
makes sense now.
bro.
Why a total stranger
God damn, bro. How much fucking
restraining order
saliva
last
can
year
you
for stalking another
pause?
girl. Everything makes so much sense now. Why a total stranger transferred to your school all of a sudden and immediately asked you out? I knew
Facts.
this guy was a sleazebag.
Facts.
This has to be some kind
Okay, now she's bugging.
of mistake. I don't believe Bryce would do something like that.
You don't believe it? But there's evidence on the... Come on, bro.
Yes, but Rose just told me I was in denial. And the next day, before I could even confront Bryce, she did the unthinkable. She brought a megaphone to school and
Okay, now she's just bugging, bro. Come on, bro. Like there's like a line between like W investigating and then like, come on, bro. She's pretty much come on, bro.
made a huge announcement in the hallway. Attention, all ladies. You all know Lavender's mega
Nah, why would you specify that, bro? You could just say Bryce, cause then you're cooking her as well, bro.
hot boyfriend Bryce, that yummy smoke show you all wish you could date? Well, I have bad news. We discovered last night that Bryce is actually a criminal who got a restraining order for stalking.
Nah, look at him walking up. What's he finna do?
So consider this a warning before he puts any of you in danger. And for the record, you creep, this is also me telling you to stay away from
W. Low-key W mans. Oh, nah, he about to... I would... Stop.
me and my sister. Bryce just stood there, looking pale with shock, as everyone started staring at him and whispering. So, Rose had been right all along. I had been such a naive idiot. I was just about to officially break up with
Officially, it's been one little dinner, bro.
Bryce when suddenly he walked over.
How could you do this? Rose, these criminal records aren't what
Cap.
they look like. I've never stalked
Cap.
anyone.
Well, according to your files, it looks like you did, which
Facts.
makes perfect sense since you immediately transferred to the same high school I was going to
Facts, bro.
after I told you the name of it and asked me to be your girlfriend right away.
I transferred to your school because I wanted a fresh start. Lavender, listen, I used to get bullied a lot at school. I was shy.
Whoa. Don't bring up the fact that boy's shy and awkward in this, bro. That boy got a whole restraining order, bro. It's for a reason, bro. And this man trying to look, bro. This dude trying to pull a so you see Darman activity, bro. Are y'all seeing this?
Lavender, listen, I used to get bullied a lot at school. I was shy.
Oh my god, bro.
And awkward.
Any way to finesse the situation, bro.
And didn't know how to interact with other kids. I also didn't always look like this. At one point, I had a crush on this girl and I tried flirting with her, but she
What?
wasn't interested, so I backed off. Though on the last day of school, she dropped this really expensive sweater on the floor and I wanted to bring it back to her. But since I didn't have her number, I followed her home. The second she saw me, she freaked out and accused me of stalking and harassing her before I got the chance to explain myself. Worst of all, my backpack zipper was open, so it looked like I stole her sweater for creepy reasons.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't have.
It was all a misunderstanding, but I became even more of an
Nah, bro. Like, come on, bro. This dude could have just ran up, like, yelled, like, from at least, like, 50 feet away. Or, nah, bro. Hold on. Let's really analyze this. Let's, like, really, like, a quick time replay.
Last day of school, she dropped this really expensive sweater on the floor.
Okay. So, you saw that it fell. And, like, literally, at least 5 seconds prior, she was walking away.
She dropped this really expensive...
What? You could have just yelled out, hey, yo, or just ran towards her, bro. There's no way you mean to tell me you was walking behind this auntie for at least 30 minutes.
Expensive sweater on the floor, and I wanted to bring it
like
back
to her crib.
Since I didn't have her number, I followed her home. The second...
What? Do you see this side eye?
And I wanted to bring it back to her, but since I
She
didn't have her number,
been
I followed
peeped
her
him, bro.
home.
I'd be tripping too. Say something, bro.
The second she saw me, she freaked out and accused me of
My
stalking.
god, terrible fit, man.
Harassing her before I got the chance to explain myself. Worst of all, my backpack zipper was open, so it looked like I stole her sweater for creepy reasons. It was all
What's this man doing, bro?
misunderstanding. I became even more of an outcast at my school after that. Lavender, you were the first friend I ever had. And when you told me you were transferring to a real high school, I just got excited and saw it as an opportunity. And yeah, I kind of had a crush on you, and I know I went over the top with the expensive gifts and stuff, but I never meant to make you uncomfortable.
Get this man in the... Come on, bro. Get him up out of here, bro. Oh, not okay. Let's read what Katie talking about. Top 10 lies. Facts. Why does she have pepper spray? Facts. I mean, I would keep some of this boy was and couldn't even get her attention by yelling. Facts. That's what I was saying too. And how could she not even feel the sweater falling down? Facts.
I just have never been good at talking to girls I like.
Well, you could have at least said, "Excuse me," like, "Excuse me, your sweater fell on the ground." It literally, bro, in the time that she dropped it, and the time that he picked it up, it was depicted as at least 10 seconds in between. There was no way you mean to tell me you couldn't yell out.
Speechless as Bryce told me all
Oh my
this.
God,
I had
bro.
no idea
He had suffered so much, brother. That's of your own doing, bro.
suffered so much. I just threw my arms around
You did what?
him and started apologizing, begging him not to transfer schools again. But it was too late. Rose had already
Just let that boy transfer immediately.
ruined his
Like really though.
life here, even though she had just been trying to protect me. I was certain Bryce was going to break up with me.
What? You got door toes, you got puffers, and you got... I don't even know, bro.
Days went by, and he didn't call or text or anything.
I would hope he didn't.
Come on, how many times do I have to apologize? I know, we'll watch MSA together, but on YouTube, not on TikTok. I'm not letting you turn your brain
This is MSA, bro.
into mush, sis. Thankfully, a few days later, Bryce came by and decided to give me a second chance.
Give you a second?
Since the criminal record drama hadn't been my fault, I thought everything was gonna work out, except it didn't. I couldn't hang out with my boyfriend for 2 seconds without him and Rose fighting. Bryce
Valid.
accused her of messing with his life.
That was okay. Let's really break this down one more time. So this man was a chud back in his old school. He fought a random gillet for at least probably about 10 minutes and got a restraining order. Then he transfers and says this auntie is crazy for blowing the shit out for doing that, bro. Pause, first of all, pause. Very big pause on that. What I mean by that is essentially using the megaphone to vocalize what that man was doing at the old crib, at the old school. So, and then he's gonna say, messing with his what? All of this was by his own doing,
Rose
bro.
argued that she just
Facts. That's not ridiculous, bro.
been trying to protect me, and there was a lot of name calling.
You're just jealous because Lavender can get a boyfriend and you can't.
Cap. Also, how the fuck are they this far apart? Yo, L animators, bro. What, like, are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? Are we eating Jello? What are these eats, bro? Why are all the this dude's got a fucking green onion as eats, bro, or spring like.
And maybe it's because of your awful personality, or the fact that you chew your food like
He's bugging.
a horse.
At least I don't have biceps that look like photoshopped soccer balls. Seriously?
I don't know why that's like crazy.
Looking at your muscles gives me a stroke. Lavender, get up so I can make an important announcement. Who's
Okay, now she's just bugging though.
that ugly dummy that my crazy sister...
Dang, hold on. Hey, okay.
Stroke. Lavender, get up so I can
Run
make
that
an
back, run
important
that back.
announcement. Who's that ugly dummy that my crazy sister loves? His hair's kinda crummy, his weird biceps hurt my tummy. He's little baby Satan from above.
Enough with your
Okay, that was fully off beat, but alright, bro. That's some like Boondocks level rap.
freaking public announcements.
Yeah, Rose's tabletop rap got us kicked out of the restaurant. And that night, after our movie date, Bryce and I had a difficult talk.
I don't know how much longer I can
I don't think you should be doing it for much longer. It shouldn't have even started.
do this. I'm not happy in this relationship anymore
I would hope so.
because of your sister. Why
I would hope so.
does she have to be so...
Look, the two of us have been through a lot. Being conjoined twins and all, I've always been able to be positive and keep my head up. But Rose took the trauma much harder. Bryce, if you really love me, you have to learn to love my sister too.
Facts.
Because she's literally
Facts.
part of me.
Lavender, I'm sorry, but as long as she's here, I can't...
Say last night, we been was trying to have you dip out, bro. What that boy KD talking about? How can she random fit generator? Pause. Solar system formation. She cannot be that bad. You want to be around the twin too? What does that? You gotta explain the last two things you said. What does solar system formation? Oh, you talking about the food? Facts, though, Q. That shit did look like a solar system formation. That's not a ridiculous shout.
with you. We're over.
And just like that, Bryce broke up with
It's been like two, come on, bro.
me. I was devastated. Once again, Rose had unintentionally ruined my relationship and my
No, she saved you, bro. She saved you, bro.
happiness, and I felt nothing but anger
She bugging. Like,
towards her. Then, several months
Rose is W.
later, things got worse. Rose and I started having serious health issues, and the doctors didn't know what to do. My parents had always been too scared to let us get the separation surgery, but as time passed,
Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing? Let me chat this. Is separation surgery for conjoined twins real? That wouldn't make sense because you need two. Like, you only have one leg, no? Although it is very rare and often complex. Bro, imagine being the surgeon to do that, bro. Surgeons may be able to separate them. That is crazy. But there's Unc said a separation in 2003. 2016? Bro, these doctors are ridiculous nowadays, bro. My goodness.
it was looking like we didn't have much of a choice. We had to take the risk. We were sitting in the hospital room an hour before our surgery when suddenly Rose started to cry. I
Chill.
immediately asked her what was wrong, but she was almost too upset to speak. Lavender, I am so sorry about everything
No. Every time I buy specific, hell no. That boy was bugging.
I've done to you, for making Bryce
Oh my god, y'all just bugging, bro.
leave you, for getting us kicked out of places because of my anger problems. You turned out so normal, while I turned out to be
What?
such a freaking train wreck. Rose, don't cry. This is why we're getting separated. We
Okay, that's insane to say.
can finally live our own
But facts though.
separate lives. But I don't want to get the surgery. I don't want anything to happen to you. It hurt me to see Rose so sad and scared. Though when we finally got the surgery, the doctors were amazed by our quick recovery. And yeah, we each had to get a prosthetic
Okay, so that's how it works. I was a bit interested in that. I was a bit confused about that.
leg, and it felt weird walking in my new solo body, but we felt
I swear, if she pulls up on Bryce again, I'ma crash out, bro.
healthier and happier than ever. We even got to do a news segment about our successful separation
W.
and make some money.
W,
Are you
W.
ready for your new life? Are you ready for a new boyfriend? Because that weirdo in the audience has been checking you out. Don't worry though, I won't wreck your love life this time.
That That was a W. Can we? Okay, round of applause to MSA. Oh, MSA was the channel. That's what they were talking about. Can we go watch some MSA in the tower video? Can we get W? Absolute W's in the chat. Can we spam W's in the chat? That was a W MSA video right there. So just to summarize, I think that there was honestly some great points between both a Rose and the other one. I feel like the Lavender, is that, bro, they literally just came up with the names based on the color of it. Oh my god, bro. Like, come on, bro. But I'd say overall, I don't think Rose was really tweaking the entire time. I think that she has some great points with this man got a whole restraining order. Look, yeah, W spam, bro. Literally W spam. But yeah, I feel like Rose was low-key now ridiculous for some of the parts, because this man deadass got a restraining order at his old shit, and then when he pulled up, he was like, "Oh, Rose, you're tweaking on my, like, you're the reason why shit's going crazy." But really, like, come on, bro, like that's of your own doing. I feel like Lavender, I mean, like, come on, gang, you were a little naive, but overall, you feel me? I think both of them had their own parts, their own things. That's all we got for right now. Can we get some more W's in the chat for all y'all boys that are even in the chat right now? Appreciate y'all boys tuning in. I will catch y'all boys later. Peace, YouTube.